Hey, how's it going? So, this video is gonna be slightly different. Normally I would do a video in Spanish, but because we went to a place here in the States, I'm just gonna do this whole video in English. Specifically because most of the information that's being shared throughout the video is gonna be in English, so if you do know the language, you might benefit from it. And I didn't want to get all the people wrapped up between, oh, Espanol, and then it's English, and then it's what's happening. So it's just gonna be much easier if we just do everything in English. So I'm gonna explain to you what happened. First of all, we went to the chiropractor. We went to Rubber City. We went and visited Dr. Jim. Dr. Jim is a pretty knowledgeable guy, and he's not afraid of sharing his information, which is pretty neat. So he's gonna go through a lot of the situations that we were dealing, and this is a video not necessarily CrossFit wise, but it's a video that people that do CrossFit might benefit from it, which is the whole idea of this series. This is part 1 of 2 videos that we did when we visited Dr. Jim. So if you guys liked the video, please share the word, share the love, subscribe to the channel. If you like all the things that Dr. Jim said around here, I'm gonna leave all his information underneath this video so you can get in touch with him, or you can go to Rubber City and make an appointment. So let's get to it. Just let me see if I can find a way to get this sign to come down from here. Yup, nailed it.
What I would love to do is just go through, and I can't tell you how people come in with this, like almost like a maze of, hey, I got this, I got this, I got this. Let's go through a full adjustment, realign everything, all the extremities, and then just kind of set you free and see how you feel. Okay. The gun that I had and I showed you, that's called a PTLMS percussion gun, this thing, and it feels really good. Can I do a sample on your back? Sure. So when we do it, I always do it before the adjustment and then after. So we'll go through and we'll do a nice relaxation technique to go all the way down. It holds the adjustment a little better. Gives your body like a little bit of a kinesthetic awareness. But other than that, are you ready? Let's go. I'm ready. Yeah, so go on your belly first, and then I'll walk you through everything. Like look down here. Mm-hmm. So check this out. So come over my shoulders and look down, and then look at his leg length. So kind of peek over and then down this way. Look down. You can see really nicely there with the whiteness part of the shoe that this is actually too far that way, and then this one is too far this way. So what that means is there's actually a pelvic imbalance that we'll find somewhere, and that could be leading to a tighter psoas or gluteal issues, or some of this that he's getting into the lower back, which he kind of complained of. But if this is off, this is the foundation of the house, then as we come up here and we put it in the overhead, that can start to load one of the shoulder blades differently than the other side. Could lead to elbow pain. And not to kind of fit this whole thing together, but the body works in X's. So this hand all the way down to that foot is connected. It's opposite arm, opposite leg. If you were to throw a ball, the shoulder and hip come together as you're launching that ball forward. So he was complaining of tricep issues here. That could be because of something happening here, and then if he's tilted and now we go overhead with it, it could put more of a strain. Sergio, when you look at the video later, you'll see your leg length. And then at the end of this, then we can go back and see if it looks better at the end, okay? Okay. Pretty cool stuff, but it gives me a good starting position for you. So what we're gonna go through here, this is called flexion distraction. And we're gonna hold the spine, and then the body goes down to a little bit of flexion, 15-20 degrees. And we get a nice little decompressive force happening right at the spine. Closer. So if this is the back of Sergio's spine, as he's going down through flexion there, the spine gets a chance to open, and these little joints here are called the facets, and they do store gas, but anytime that we're vertically stacked and we're loading weight, they, along with the disc, get pressure added to them, and that's what's absorbing a lot of the weight that we're doing in CrossFit, the different movements. And then depending upon how someone's mobility may be, that can make the spine buckle wrong way or together. And so when we're doing this, that's just gonna help warm up the spine and take pressure off of the lower back. She's like, come on.
Oh my gosh.
She's so cool. Okay, so we're gonna work in here a little bit too. Any history of knee or hip issues?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. So you might feel a little clunk at the knee, and that would be the tib and the femur kind of realigning, and or the femur head is going to reset itself at the acetabulum, so the actual hip joint. So it'll give you a ball and socket opportunity. Now when we're done with the adjustment, you can go home and sit in the bottom of a squat and hopefully be able to really sit there and enjoy that crouch position, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take you to tension and then we'll do a swift pull and you might feel that release there and there. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Here we go, bud. Nope, that actually felt pretty good. Now this side might be different because this is your long leg. Press this one down. Got something there. So now we're gonna get to more of your traditional adjusting, which is gonna happen to your mid-back. And this is gonna help when you exhale. So I'm gonna give you a practice here. Just a little bit of a practice run. My hands will come in kind of like the prayer hand, and as you exhale, I'll follow you out and we'll do a gentle push and we'll work our way down the spine. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Pull it all the way out. Yep. Here we go. Nice. Work our way down. Here we go. Nice. Here we go. Give me one more. There we go. Just keep it out. No, you're good, man. All that moved really well. Does that feel okay?
Yeah, okay.
We're getting closer to the ear, so it's a little louder. Here we go. Now if that's stuck, that doesn't let the shoulder blade move up. Therefore, your overhead position would be poor. So that moved like butter. I don't know if that felt good.
Yeah, it felt great.
Let's check this one. Oh,
yeah.
Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. We're getting it. And he's already starting to bounce, and we haven't even touched his lower back yet, which is great. Again, everything's connected. You know, head to toe, arm to leg. Hold that. Let me rearrange two more things. Okay. Take one big breath in and then all the way out. We're just going to stretch. Okay. I'm not going to lie, we're going to go right forward here. Normally I'll stretch it out more, but you're pretty flexible, so if you're ready for it, we're going to aim right here. Blow it all the way out. Here we go. Oh my God. You feel that?
Yeah, I did.
Goodness. Roll on this side. That was great. Shoulder, pushing that way, coming right back. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's do the rest of your left feet down. Oh yeah, a little bit of a lift here. Did you feel that in your lower?
Yeah, I felt that all over.
That's so all the nerves that come out of the mid-back, and if you can see, these are yellow. So these are called your sympathetic nerves. They are responsible for your fight or flight. So if you were in the woods getting chased by a bear or swimming and a shark was coming after you,
yeah.
your adrenaline would kick in and you would be just swimming as fast as you can or running as fast as you can. Or in CrossFit, like if you're like, I'm ready to go, let's do this.
Yeah.
So all these happen in your mid-back, and that's the first part that I adjusted on you. When we turn these on, you can see dryness in the mouth, you can see sweating of the hand, you can see the heart rate start to go up, because these nerves turn all the organs up in their action, so it makes them kind of wake up. Then these green nerves that happen to be in your neck and your lower back, those are your parasympathetic. So when we do your lower back and your neck, that starts to improve and starts to wake up the rest and relaxation of the body. So that'll take all the sweaty hands and the sweaty low back and kind of just let them ease out. But if you're somebody who's go, you strike me as somebody who's just like one project to the next one. You too, though, you know?
Yeah.
But what ends up happening is that over time, as you get adjusted, those aren't so dramatic. You'll start to be more balanced. Because in somebody, you don't want somebody to be too hyper and not enough relaxed. Same thing, you want somebody who's always sleeping. You want them to be a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, when you start to find this balance, tonight you might find like a ton of energy, or you might find a ton of peace and almost go to bed early. You remember your first adjustments, how they used to be
I
kind of
was
crazy?
like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, and time of day. So if you get adjusted in the morning, my clock moves, you might find that you get like tons of energy for the rest of the day. But let's say you had trouble sleeping, you get adjusted, your body might say, hey, we're turning this off so we can reset this, so you might find a nap. Look over each shoulder, just see your range of motion, just kind of see if the neck feels a little looser. Maybe do like a big breath in, look up at the ceiling, and then kind of round back down, exhale. See if everything feels pretty smooth through there.
Yeah.
This is gonna feel completely different, but give it like a day or two to kind of settle. So maybe tonight you guys can go on a walk, like 10, 20 minute walk. Just let your body kind of settle in. If you go home and just sit, he might get up and feel a little stiff.
Okay.
But there's zero chance that's gonna feel the same tomorrow. It's gonna feel completely different. And as he trains, you guys are planning on working out like the next couple of days.
Oh yeah.
Go use it. Yeah, there's no restraints. Go have fun with it. Sweet. Okay, I got two more things for you. Drop this down. Nothing. Cool. The thing is though, you are built quite well. So when I take you to end range, some of these muscles, they want to catch at the very end because their job is to hold things in place.
Yeah.
What I'm checking is to make sure the shoulder's not sitting too low and it's ball and socket. If we reset it, then it likes to act like a ball and socket the way we want it to. When we start working with athletes and we're looking for like, do do they have the prerequisites for a certain movement? I'm sure you move great, but everyone has little things they can work on.
Sure.
I'm gonna finish with the wrist, and then I'll show you this drill real quick too. Open your hand. So if this was the squat rack,
Yeah.
the J hooks would be on my side. So if I were to get under the barbell,
Yeah.
it would be on my side,
Yeah.
I'd stand back up. So I want the J hooks here, but I want it to be one segment lower than you normally would take it off, because I want this to be able to rest here.
Okay.
Okay, so when we do this, we want to make sure that we have, a lot of people have a hard time getting both elbows on it, so I'm just going to have you focus on one.
Yeah.
I want to clear the tricep up here, and then we can work our way down to where it hurts you. Okay. So you have to figure out where it bugs you. But we're going to set downward pressure on, like right where it attaches, where the lat attaches, putting downward pressure, and then the arm's going to go almost like you're doing a bicep curl.
Yeah.
But you're putting downward pressure down. So you go through about 20 pumps. Maybe you have to turn the arm in to get the head that you want to feel, or the arm out. So play around with all those.
Okay.
Yep. So externally rotated or internally rotated. Then you're going to jump down 1 more inch. Now it starts to get into the meat. Okay.
Yeah.
A little more interesting. Then down 1 more inch. It might take you 5 minutes, but you'll clear the entire tricep. Check your overhead position after, and then check your arm position behind you.
Okay.
And then try to play with extension and see if you don't get a better contraction, or if it starts to make all this feel better. Because if this isn't working quite well, it's going to steal motion from your neck, and then when you do decide to go overhead or run or breathe, it's going to start to have an effect on that.
That's why when I'm trying to do any kind of snatch, these arms get stuck here when this skin goes out.
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
now.